coming in with a Zodiac reading for the month of February. So I am on air signs. So next I'm going to do Gemini here. What is coming up for my Gemini peeps for February? What's the archetypal energy surrounding them this month? So we have the Eight of Swords coming out. So it looks like here, you know, we've kind of got some of these limitations of the mind here. It looks like we've got this 8 is about bringing in like balance and harmony within the mind. But also too, it's like as above, so below. It's that flow. But also too, the swords represent the mind, the intellect. See how she's kind of blindfolded and like she feels like there's like nowhere that they can go. She's bound, she's blindfolded, can't see, can't get out. But the swords are not actually touching her. You know, she can just walk in between them. It's like, I feel like here there is some things in the mind that might be like clouding our judgment, or you know, making us feel like we're maybe helpless here. So let me see here what's else is coming out here. We've got this very blue energy here with this. So I feel like here it's like might be something too with our expression. Expressing ourselves, we might feel like we're not able to express ourselves. Maybe that we need to hide. Crystal guide and companion. Archangel Gabriel and turquoise, safe to be seen. You can't make this stuff up, man. I trust the divine timing and loving wisdom that guide me to shine my light for spiritual benefit of all beings, including myself. The light within me is one with great universal source of love, light, and wisdom. Its strength and protection, truth and grace can be trusted to provide all that is needed for me to step forward. Step forward, you can just step forward like I was saying. I manifest my sacred purpose. I release the past and step into a higher reality now available to me. I shine my light bright and true. Yeah, so Archangel Gabriel coming out here. He's that very, it's got that very bluey green energy here. Archangels come out when usually we're, you know, on our, they come out for humanity. You know, they're helping, they're some of the right hands to God, or source, or whatever you want to call it here, but helping us with our spiritual journeys as well here. So we've got turquoise, is that very kind of like oceany, like going with the flow, that flow with that 8 here. But also it's like, heart and throat, it's giving me, you know, in our heart and in our, we're, you know, being seen, right? Here she can't see, she's blindfolded, so it's like, you know, she feels like maybe she's not, it's not safe. And this could be a subconscious thing as well. It could be something that you don't really realize, but you could be having some fears about stepping out into the world. Some fears about, yeah, like being seen. I know when I started on this journey, going online and doing that, you know, doing these readings and stuff, I still do have a little bit of a fear to be seen. You know, so it's safe to be seen. That's why your guide's coming out here. And it looks like here, you know, we're healing. We're healing. You know, you're being asked, you have strength, protection, grace, trusted to provide all that is needed for me to step forward. So yeah, Archangel Gabriel is coming out to help you to step forward with that. Releasing the past, stepping into a higher reality. Shining our light for others to see. Let's see a soul lesson that's coming out here. And I believe Gabriel's the one that sounds the trumpet, is he? So I feel like, and that's connected, I feel like connected to the throat chakra. I feel like maybe you might be getting some messages clairaudiently as well. Clairaudiently for this, maybe through songs. It could be something that pops in your head. It's like you're here. I feel like there's like messages to be heard here. Soul lesson. balance. Yeah, like I was talking about with the 8 is like that balance as above, so below. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And we've got this very green energy, purple. It's like the heart and mind balance here coming out. You know, we're flowering, we're in harmony. We've got this kind of gold. It's like almost this gold like border kind of around this. It's like almost like this is kind of like a little bit of a protection, and then we've got this aura, you know, where we're flowering, shining our light. Yeah, so like we have this shining a light. So it looks like you're being asked to bring in that balance, that harmony within the mind and the heart. I'm getting here. And I feel like here, yeah, it's like that 8 of Swords. It's like, I feel like we're too much maybe in our mind about it. We feel like maybe we can't see a way forward. Like we're feel like maybe we're stuck. And there's no path forward, something like that. But it's like, I feel like being grounded, you know, going out, grounding yourself in nature, connecting to that balance, whatever brings you that balance. It could be, you know, doing something that you love, like maybe cooking, or playing music, or it could be, you know, just something relaxing, reading a book. We're being asked to have that balance, to have that harmony. And don't judge yourself for it. If you need to take that time to be able to ground, don't judge yourself for it. Because it's like the ebbs and flows. It's giving me that turquoise, that ocean. So it's like the ebbs and flows. It's okay to rest. You don't have to keep going. Let's see here. I feel like that's a lot of the Gemini too, that balance. We're being asked to release the past. Whoa, we got a couple fall out here, so I'm going to take this one here. Bring in some of that playfulness here. That's going to help bring in some of that harmony as well. Playfulness, this 3939. Looks like that's your number for the month. You know, bring in some of that balance. It's going to help you flower. Like we've kind of got like a lot of this kind of flower energy on the cards. You know, kind of, especially too, whenever like, we're trying to find our path and we're trying to, we're focused very hard on it. It's like that balance, right, of work and play almost, I'm getting. You know, getting that balance, I feel like this is going to help you shine. Bringing in some of that lightness, because there's a lot of things that are like kind of like I feel like there's a lot of things that are kind of heavy with this 8 of Swords. There's a lot of things that are kind of heavy. So bring in a little bit of playfulness. We've got the heart, connecting to the heart, you know, really having that fun. And 23, so then we've got 5. There's some sort of transformation there. Let's see here. Sorry, that's 24. I had to look at that again. That's 24. So we've got here number 6. So number 6, that's going to help with our spiritual connection. That's going to help us with that peace, bring in that peace as well. Haven't had my coffee yet this morning. Got that peace in the mind. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I like here too how we're like kind of radiating when I'm looking at this card. It's like both cards are kind of like radiating this like aura around them. What else is coming out here? Lost love, it's saying surrender, healing, release. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of surrender. There's surrendering kind of... I feel like there's like some surrendering things to source. Surrendering things to the universe. You know, releasing the past is saying stepping in forward into the higher reality. So releasing the past, surrendering, but there is some healing, and yeah, release we got here, number 35. So then we have number 8 again. So I feel like here this is going to help our flow. We got this very water energy again, this blue and green. So there might be something where there might be something where you're healing as well from some, maybe some love that maybe was lost. It's got this full moon here. They're very, you know, feminine card with this water, this full moon. I feel like maybe there was some things maybe that were illuminated, maybe connected to the heart here. But it's like, I feel like maybe there's some, and then there's maybe this feeling of like you can't find your way forward. Maybe through that. So yeah, maybe there is some, maybe there's some things like, maybe there was something that you did lose. And you could be conscious of that, or maybe not. Maybe, you know, there's some sort of path where you're being asked to, you know, surrender, surrender it. But we're bringing in that balance. But there is some healing and release in there too. The light within me is one of great universal source of love, light, and wisdom. Yeah, the light. There's a lot of like this kind of aura, and it's funny too. We've even got it on this moon. It's like this green one, huh? There's a lot of like this aura in here. Animal totem. Let's see. The polar bear mystic. Saying here, know that challenges make you stronger. So yeah, you might be going through some challenges with this 8 of Swords, you know, stepping out into the world again. And that could be in regards to maybe your path, but it could also be, you know, you could have had a situation where you had lost someone, and you're finding it hard to get back out into the world because you're not seeing like a way forward or a way through it. But it's like, know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. So faith, call on your spiritual team. They're here to, you know, provide you with strength, protection, and truth. That is needed for you to step forward, it says here. Take time to rest. Yeah, we've got some rest here. Like I was saying, we've got the releasing and rest too. It could just be like getting into that playfulness instead of like work, or you know, I have to figure this out. You know, there's things that are replaying in the mind. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Yeah. Because you might be, you know, you might have something where you know, it's almost feeling like it's like a longing for something. But it helps renew your strength. Playfulness is also going to help renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. Got a lot of this water coming out here. And like that's what I was saying, like psychic abilities. I feel like here we have some clairaudience that's coming in here with this Archangel Gabriel, and then like safe to be seen. So maybe too there is some clairvoyance here, because we're, you know, seeing things, but also maybe too it is safe to see the truth. It is safe to see the truth. You carry the shaman within, and I like that polar bear is like, you know, that white, very big, very power animal. But we got the white here, which is like innocence, which reminds me of like this playfulness. And connection to the divine here. So shaman. So it says you carry the shaman within. So, you know, shamans help with when there's maybe something that's ending, and, you know, letting that chapter close, helping that chapter to close. It's almost like a death or something. I'm getting here. Might be a death to like a way of being for you this month. But it looks like here, yeah, there's like a release and surrender here. Let me see what else is coming out. So maybe, yeah, connecting to the shaman. So the earth is going to be a big one. Like I was saying, that earth. Because when we have like a lot of stuff in the mind and we have anxiety and we have fear, it means like we're up in the clouds. We want to bring it back down to earth. So we want to be grounded. So we can kind of take off the blinders. Lunar eclipse we got for dimensional cards. Adapt, completion, reveal. Yeah, like I was saying, there is like I feel like there's like a death or something that you're going through, a cycle. I feel like there's something that's completing here. There is, it looks like here, revealed. There is something that's going to be revealed. We got a lot of moon in these ones, so it's like I feel like maybe there might be something by the full moon, or you know, leading up to the full moon with this eclipse energy. But we've got a lot of on here. It's almost like I'm getting here like with the trees, yeah, like connecting to the earth. We've got the owl, there's wisdom within this. We've got number 9 with this 54, so we've got completion. There is some sort of completion of a cycle, but it's like you're adapting to this you're adapting and overcoming maybe this challenge that you have. But I feel like there is something that's going to be revealed here, because we got reveal here in this lunar eclipse. The eclipse kind of brings, some people say, kind of chaotic energy. And then we've got the moon here, which is like that divine feminine, that mysteries. You know, I feel like here we've got that releasing within that. I feel like you might be releasing something within this full moon as well. And we have this Merkaba here as well. So I feel like here, there might be some sort of, yeah, that balance of that masculine and feminine energy. Pull a crystal companion for you. Yeah, so even this one here, she kind of looks like she's very vulnerable, and she's very kind of like naked. She almost looks like, you know, maybe a little bit alone or scared, which we're getting like kind of with the, you know, nakedness, the vulnerability in this card here. So I've got sapphire is a good one for you to work with. So what is it? Often blue, but sometimes pink or yellow. Sapphire, like ruby, is a variety of a mineral conundrum. With its peacemaking, force field of sparkle energy, yeah, shining bright. And then this force field, like I was saying, we've got like this protection. I'm getting around this. Sapphire protects the vulnerable and squishy stuff inside from judgmental people and their unsolicited BS. Who needs it? Students of ancient wisdom. Yeah, it looks like here we've got some wisdom coming out here in this month of February. Where to put it? On your right middle finger, the finger of Saturn, sapphire associated planet. When to use it? When resentments are doing more damage to you than to those that you're holding them against. Enlist sapphire to call forth that old soul that resides within, i.e. the wisest part of you who couldn't care less what anybody else thinks of you. Find that tranquil place. Yeah, and that's like stepping out to be seen. Sometimes after something happens, maybe there's like a relationship breakdown, we've got this kind of lost love, or there is a friendship. It could be a friendship, or, you know, just a loss of love for ourselves, maybe. it's hard to go out into the community sometimes, or it's hard to like step out sometimes because we feel like people are going to judge us. Or like people are talking about us maybe. So it's like, yeah, we're being asked to find our tranquil place, but it looks like Sapphire is going to be a good one to help with that. Past life that's coming up. So the wise part, don't care what people think. Easier said than done. This is the queen of that. Okay, we've got this one just popped out here. So we got some more archangel energy coming out here. Oh, you got a lot of love and angel around you here. 39. And then we've got 12 with that. So I feel like there's, you know, some mastery, some lessons and learning and optimism and hope. You know, looks like here, Archangel Phanuel. I don't really know too much about her, but we got this ocean again here. We've got this very tranquil scene. So I feel like water is going to be a huge one. I feel like water, the earth, water is going to be a very huge one for you. You know, even if you're not near any water, you know, going and just in the shower, maybe rinsing off anything that no longer serves you. But it looks like here, you know, you're being asked to, you know, have some hope, have some optimism. You got that very blue, kind of bluey energy again here. But I feel like your angels are protecting you. Let me just see here. Karmic thread. Let's see. What's a karmic thread we are pulling at? Elevate your energy. Yeah, I released the past and stepped into a higher reality. Yeah. So it says here, energy determines your reality. That's funny. Like, lift your vibrations and watch your world shift. Yeah, we're being asked to bring in some like hope, optimism, some playfulness. This is going to help lift our vibration. You know, it might be hard whenever you're not seeing, whenever you can't see a way out of a situation. Maybe there's some confusion on how to step forward. But call on your guides. Call on, you got some like powerful archangel energy around you. Call on your guides. It is safe to be seen. You know, see, we have joy, clarity, peace, love. You know, find that tranquil place. You know, and then she's letting go of fear, doubt, guilt. So we're being asked to elevate our energy. That's the thread that's pulling at you this month here. It's going to shift your world. You're going to shift into a higher frequency, because when you're kind of in a lower frequency right now. I don't like to say higher or lower, but I guess in the terms of duality, yeah, higher, lower, a different, I guess it would just be a different frequency altogether, but a lower frequency, but we're shifting to a higher one. What does your future higher self say? What you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. So that's your future higher self message. Yeah, bringing in that optimism, that hope. You're gonna find something that might catch you off guard, but it's something that you need. Okay, last one, healing affirmation. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Say this to yourself throughout this month here. It's going to help. With this, you know, this is a healing affirmation, so it's going to help you heal from, you know, whatever you're healing from here. Like, we've got some lost love here, so healing one step at a time. Oh, and I love that too, because there's like no way forward, and it's like a step, and then it's saying here, I release the past and step into the higher reality. So we're taking it one step at a time here. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. Yeah, we just have to take that one step here. You can't make this stuff up. Thank you, Spirit, for that, because you have so many confirmations in here. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. Yeah, because right now maybe it seems like it's really hard here, but it's like this is very connected to the root chakra, so grounding. I feel like so we're taking it one step at a time. one foot forward. You know, be patient, go slow, but also just know that it is safe to step out. It is safe. So I hope that resonated for you, and you'll have to let me know this month. Thank you.